It is extremely clear that there is a preferred individual who the state machinery is working towards, and that is definitely Baba, as he's just mentioned. And so, I mean, when we look at everything that is being done, clearly it is in one direction. So I would politely refuse to agree with what you have said. And going back to what you were mentioning earlier about hate speech, the other unfortunate thing also is the rhetoric. Recently in Parliament, when we passed the Political Amendments Act, you saw the kind of scenes that were there. Very chaotic, very violent, very confrontational. Personally, I thought, and I still think, that it's an extremely bad idea to try and change the rules of an election during the year of that election. And it was very unfortunate, I think ill-advised, to try and bring amendments to the election law, knowing full well that you have an election less than 1 year away. And that is what caused that kind of friction, that kind of tension. And moving forward, I would hope that them, because they are indeed in government, they're the ones setting the agenda for some of these things. I would hope that they would try and avoid doing things that are inflammatory. After all, they have said many times that they would like, through the handshake, to bring Kenyans together. And there is no better way to bring Kenyans together than trying to avoid things that are divisive and inflammatory, like what happened in Parliament. It was so simple to call MPs and say, let's try and have a consensus on this issue. However, their attitude was not to have a consensus. It was to say, we will try and find a way, come what may, and force this agenda through and get it passed even at Christmas, regardless of anything. And okay, yes, it happened, but at what cost? Because the cost is to create that level of animosity, which is what we are trying to avoid. We would like to have a peaceful election as we move forward, and we would like to avoid inflaming the situation.